despite the fact that I always name it as my favourite Pixar film, although Turning Red is pretty close now, I'd never actually talked about Monsters Inc. in a separate video on this channel, so I figured it was time that I changed that, and I used that as a really good opportunity to rewatch the film for the first time in years. I can't remember when I last saw it. I do occasionally watch the flying doors scene on YouTube because I love it, but I haven't watched the full thing from start to finish in a very long time, and thankfully it still lives up to my memory of it. It's absolutely beautiful. Shockingly, this was released in 2001. I find that kind of hard to believe that this was 21 years ago. But I think I saw this in the cinema as well, which is a very vague memory, but I must have been 9 when it came out, maybe 8, depending on what time of the year it was released. And I loved it then. Thankfully, I still love it. It's directed by Docter, David Sullivan, and Lee Unkrich, and we have a really brilliant voice cast. Billy Crystal and John Goodman are Mike and Sully. Steve Buscemi voices Jennifer Tilly. The amazing John Ratzenberger, who voices Yeti. He voices something in every Pixar film. Bob Peterson as Roz, which is a fantastic vocal performance. Really enjoy the voice acting for the character of Roz. The film has a great voice cast, but the story itself is brilliant. In case you're not aware, Monsters Inc., Monsters Incorporated, is an energy company. The city is powered by the screams of young children, and the factory workers go through these doors, enter a child's bedroom, and scare them. And however loud the scream is, that's how much energy they generate. And there's a bit of competition. Randall and Sully are always fighting for the top spot. Well, actually, that's not true. Sully's always getting the top spot. Randall's always scrabbling for the top spot. The children are toxic, though. They can't touch the monsters, otherwise they'll have to be stripped and sanitized, and it's absolute chaos. But one day, a child gets through and enters the factory. And only Mike and Sully are aware of this, and they have to try and solve this problem before everything falls apart. This child is, of course, Boo, voiced by Mary Gibbs. Boo is adorable. She's got the most adorable little outfit. It's so iconic. The little pink t-shirt. I don't know if it's a t-shirt or a night dress, but it's this long pink t-shirt or night dress. She's got the little bunches in her hair, and she's so adorable. And she says Boo a lot, and Kitty, and when she tries to say Mike's surname, Wazowski? Is it Wazowski? I haven't got it written down in front of me, but I believe it's Wazowski. Absolutely ridiculously cute. The animation design of the monsters are brilliant. It's brilliant. I really thoroughly enjoyed it. Such a great variety. No two monsters look alike, which I think works really well. The story develops brilliantly. The soundtrack is incredible. I can't fault it. I'm trying to find something that I would change, that I would do differently, but I can't. I love the atmosphere. I love how funny it is. It's the 204th top-rated film of all time on IMDb, which, needless to say, is amazing. Randy Newman won the Best Music Original Song Oscar for If I Didn't Have You, which I completely get. It was also nominated for Best Music Original Score, Best Sound Editing, and Best Animated Feature. Surprised it didn't win Best Animated Feature. I'm now going to check what that... Oh, alright. So it was up against Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius. Fair enough. The winner that year was Shrek. Yeah, I mean, Shrek's incredible. I can definitely see why Shrek won that year, and I don't disagree with that result at all. But I think if it had been any other film but Shrek that had been nominated, Monsters Inc. would have won. It's absolutely sensational. If for some reason you've never seen it, please make it the next film you watch. Also, let me know if it's your favourite Pixar film. I think a lot of people, myself included, mention it as being their favourite Pixar film. As I said, Turning Red is pretty close. I think most people have to choose between Toy Story or Monsters Inc. I'm now struggling to choose between Monsters Inc. and Turning Red. I think Turning Red was a fantastic achievement in every facet of cinema, but Monsters Inc. is a fantastic achievement for its time and has the nostalgic properties for me. So I'm not sure. Either way, Monsters Inc. absolutely incredible. So glad it met the expectations that I still had for it. I absolutely love it.